If you have over 100 degrees Fahrenheit of a temperature, they will not let you on the aircraft. It used to be you need to get to the airport about 2 hours before, but I would actually recommend to get there. There's nothing to buy on board, there's nothing free, even in first class, they're just getting a box. So you want to prepare yourself. Being a flight attendant, I've had my share of going in and out of airports, and in this video I'll be giving you some of my top 10 best airport hacks of getting through smoothly. In our new normal of travel, it is extremely important to know and be prepared when you are ready to travel for your next vacation destination. And my top 10 best travel hacks will get you through smoothly, so stay tuned. One of the first new changes you will see at most US airports and a lot around the world is now temperature check before you get on the aircraft. If you have over 100 degrees Fahrenheit of a temperature, they will not let you on the aircraft. So first of all, make sure, tip number 10, that you are not sick when you travel. You will be turned back, and it's just not cute anymore. This is the new normal, and we're going through a situation where you just don't know. So definitely, if you are sick, stay at home. Number 9 is also extremely important. You need to get to the airport earlier more than ever. It used to be you need to get to the airport about 2 hours before, but I would actually recommend to get there 3 hours before a flight. There's long lines now for distancing, making sure that you are 6 feet away from your fellow passenger. Security takes even longer. There's more rules and restrictions going through security. A lot of the programs like Clear has been discontinued temporarily, even though right now it's not that many people traveling, but pretty soon people are going to be eager to travel and those airports are going to be full, and you don't want to be caught up in missing your flight. Number 8, bring food. I learned the hard way. All the airport restaurants are still closed during these times, and it might be a while before they get back on track. And the airlines have all modified their service. Now there's nothing to buy on board, there's nothing free. Even in first class, they're just getting a box. So you want to prepare yourself on those long haul flights that you have something to munch on. Maybe grab some beef jerky, make yourself a sandwich, but don't be caught without food, because that's a long flight when you're hungry. Number 7, be prepared for all the things and tools that you need to get on an aircraft these days. Right now, most major airlines are requiring that all passengers and crew wear a mask. Some airlines are providing the mask if you don't have it, but some airlines are not, so just bring your own mask or anything to cover your mouth. It could be a cloth or a scarf or anything that keeps your nose and mouth covered. And if you refuse to, that's another way of missing your flight, and these airlines are eager to charge you anything extra to get some money from you. So definitely don't be caught without a mask. I go back and forth about wearing gloves. Unless you are changing the gloves often, my recommendation is not to wear gloves. It's just to wash your hands with soap and water as much as possible. And I'll go into more detail about when you get on the plane how to disinfect your area. Which brings me to number 6. Bring your wipes. Most airlines don't provide the wipes. They only have a few for their crew and to clean up their areas. So if you have any disinfectant wipes, that's definitely a necessity now these days. You want to use those to wipe off the seat belt, wipe off the video screen, wipe off your tray table, anything that you might be touching with your hands. And then when you're done with the wipe, please don't put it in the seat pocket. Go to the bathroom so you can wash your hands again and throw it in the lavatory bathrooms, but definitely do not put it in the seat pocket. Number 5, I highly recommend these days to buy travel insurance. You can get that online before you go. There's a couple of websites that I'll put down in the description down below that you can get travel insurance. And these times, airlines are canceling flights left and right for any reason. And when they cancel a flight, there's no guarantee that you will get a flight an hour later. It might be the next day, because there's just not that much frequency going on with the airlines. You know, there's probably only one flight to Hawaii, so if you miss that flight, you may not get home till the next day. Or if that flight canceled for whatever reason and you don't have travel insurance, you don't get the refund. So more than ever, make sure that you get travel insurance. Number 4, before you head to the airport, make sure you check the website of that airlines to ensure that that flight is leaving and it's leaving on time. One of the worst things is to get to the airport, you find out that you could have found out last night your flight was canceled or delayed, and now you're at the airport for 5 or 6 hours like, what do I do? What do I do? Yes, the airlines don't really update as much as often, but they do try online to keep you guys updated. And even now, you can give your text to the airlines and they will text you whenever they have a delay. And lately, they've been very transparent. I mean, literally saying why they are delayed. Like, even in lame terms, they're like, we're delayed because somebody was sick or something. But definitely check before you leave. You don't want to be that person caught up at the gate wondering what to do. Number 3 on my 10 airport best tips. Probably one of my favorite is dress the part. Dress the part. There's a lot of stuff on these airplanes and you don't want Daisy Dukes on. You don't want to look like you just came out of the gym. You know, you can wear leggings and, you know, something comfortable because, you know, these planes are just going to be crowded now with less frequency of flights. You're going to see more of these flights being more full and you want to be as comfortable as possible, but just look decent. Lately, as a flight attendant, I've been seeing some weird stuff on the aircraft and weird outfits, and you don't want to bring attention to yourself. And here we are at number 2. Number 2 is really important right now. The government and the FAA has changed the rules when it comes to having proper ID. You cannot use your driver's license anymore. You need a reissued government ID from the DMV. I think in the past you could use a driver's license, but now they require an actual ID from the DMV. Or if you have your passport, that's just as fine as well, but make sure that you get that updated because it just recently changed and you don't want to be caught with the wrong ID. Oh, we're at number 1 already. Number 1 is my favorite because it just goes, it's nothing really a rule, it's just relax. It's gonna be a journey, it's gonna be a hot mess, and rest up. Make sure you drink plenty of water, make sure you sleep the night before, and just prepare yourself mentally that this is going to be a journey and a challenge and you just got to get through it. Travel can still be fun if you just prepare yourself and be ready for the challenges that these airports and airlines are throwing at you at these times. That's all I got, guys. I hope this helps you a lot. If you want to see more travel tips on how to travel through airports or other foreign carriers, I'll be more than happy to do any travel hacks. Just leave a comment down below and I'll make that video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe down below, and if you like the video, like it and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching. Bye.